Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Prime Time Gaming here, back with another video today. And today we're going to be doing the roster predictions for May 5th. We're going to be doing one player for every team like we usually do. So let's get right into the video. Started out, we got Mark Trumbo from the Baltimore Orioles. So far this year, he's been struggling a lot. He's only hitting 200 with 2 home runs. And for a guy that has 85 plus power in both, I think you got to knock that down a little bit right now. We know he has that potential, but he's not showing it right now. So I say he goes down to a 78 or a 79 overall. Now for the Red Sox, this is a bit of a big one. Chris Sale. I'm sure everyone knows he has been outstanding this year. He's probably the best offseason acquisition so far. He's throwing amazing. 12.42 Ks per 9, a 1.38 ERA, and a 0.74 whip. Although his record isn't very good, that's more of the Red Sox not giving him much support. So I'm going to say he goes up to a 95 overall, and he's could be on his way to being one of the best pitchers in this game. Now for the New York Yankees, we got Starlin Castro. He's been hot at the plate so far, hitting .362 with 5 home runs and 16 RBIs. Give him a little upgrade in power, a little upgrade in contact, put him up to an 83 overall. Now for the Tampa Bay Rays, this is a downgrade for a gold card. Evan Longoria, he's only hitting 200 this year with a .283 on-base percentage and only 4 home runs. I say you got to knock down the contact a little bit, knock down the power. Maybe he goes down to a silver, but I'm going to say he goes down to an 85 or on the cusp. Now for the Toronto Blue Jays, known for his defensive abilities, he's actually producing a lot at the plate. Kevin Pillar, he's hitting .302 with 13 extra base hits this year and a .347 on-base percentage. Up that contact a little bit, up the power a little bit, and I'm going to say he goes up to an 83 overall. Now for the White Sox, we got a guy who's playing outstanding this year, Avisail Garcia. He's hitting .371, leading the AL with 5 home runs, 23 RBIs, and a .419 on-base percentage. I'm going to say he goes all the way up to a 79 overall, almost at that silver level, but not quite. But with Sony's upgrades so far this year, very possibly he could go up to silver. Now for the Cleveland Indians, we got another diamond that could be downgraded. Corey Kluber. Sorry, this is the first one that's been downgraded. Corey Kluber, struggling this year. 5.06 ERA, a 1.37 whip, and he's allowed 7 home runs. So that's not very good. I'm going to say he doesn't go down too far, but 91 or 90, he's got to turn things around if he wants to stay a diamond. Now for the Detroit Tigers, we got another starting pitcher who's going down, Jordan Zimmerman. So far this year, he has a 6.18 ERA, only 5.2 Ks per 9, and a 1.63 whip with 5 home runs allowed. I'm going to say he goes down to a 79 overall, not looking like the pitcher he used to be right now. Could he turn that around? Possibly, but he's going to have to make some major adjustments. Now for the Kansas City Royals, we got a relief pitcher. He's not quite so high rated, but given the upgrades that they've given to lower rated cards, he could be going up a lot. Scott Alexander, 12.1 innings pitched, a 1.46 ERA, and a 0.89 whip. I'm going to say he goes up to a bronze. I think he'll go possibly like 72 to 74 range. He's been exceptional for them so far this year. Not a big card to invest in, but he could help you get out some stubs. Now for the Minnesota Twins, we got a third baseman with a lot of power, Miguel Sano. Contact's always been pretty low for him, but so far this year he's been hitting for a lot of average. He's hitting .300 right now, 8 home runs, proving why his contact's up there, or his power's up there, sorry. And he leads the AL in RBIs with 27. I'm going to say he goes up to an 84 overall, possibly could go up to an 85, so might be worth investing in, but I can't quite see it. Now for the Los Angeles Angels, we got another relief pitcher who's been exceptional to start out the year, Jose Alvarez. He has a 1.64 ERA and a 0.55 WHIP, which is exceptional. I'm going to say he goes up to a 79 overall, almost silver, but not quite there. Now for the Athletics, we got first baseman who's been subject to a couple trade talks so far. So, sorry, quick, let me go back. Yonder Alonso, he's been on fire throughout the year, hitting 285 with 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, and a 382 on-base percentage. Up that contact, up that power. I'm going to say he goes up to a 75 overall. Give him a pretty significant upgrade. Now for the Seattle Mariners, we got Felix Hernandez. He is not looking like the king anymore. 4.73 ERA, 39 hits given up, and only 26.2 innings pitched. You got to knock down that hit per 9. I'm going to say he goes down to an 87 overall. A lot of people use him in Diamond Dynasty, but he could be not as productive in the future. Now for the Rangers, we got a relief pitcher, pretty low rated, Josh Leclerc. Even though he's pretty low rated, he has been outstanding for the Rangers. He's probably been their one good relief pitcher. He has a 0.82 ERA, 17 strikeouts, a 0.73 WHIP, and 11 innings pitched. Give him a significant upgrade. I'm going to say he goes up possibly to a high bronze. He's been that good. I'm going to say he goes up to a 77 overall. Now for the Houston Astros, we got Dallas Keuchel. This is a Diamond Watch card that you might want to invest in. I'm not going to invest in him right now. I think he's going to go up to an 89. San Diego Studios was a little bit hesitant to give him an upgrade last week. I think he will get an upgrade this week, but it's not going to be to a diamond just yet. I'm going to say he goes up to an 89. So far this year, he has a 1.21 ERA, a 0.81 WHIP, 44.2 innings pitched, and a 5-0 record. So 89 overall for Dallas Keuchel. Now for the Atlanta Braves, we got Danze Swanson. He has been struggling pretty bad. He's only hitting 156, 25 strikeouts, and 96 at-bats, and only 3 extra base hits. Knock down that contact a bit. I'm going to say he goes down to a 74 overall. 73 is possible, but he's got to turn something around. There are talks about him going to the minor league, so we'll have to see how that ends up. Now for the Marlins, we got JT Realmuto. He has been an exceptional hitting catcher this year. He's hitting 318 with 13 RBIs and a 362 on base percentage. Up that contact a bit. Power you can upgrade a little bit. I'm going to say he goes up to an 83 overall. Could be a solid catcher for some budget teams. Now for the Nationals, we got Ryan Zimmerman. I know he just got upgraded, but he has been outstanding to start out this year. He's hitting 424 with 11 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a 1.326 OPS. Move him up to a silver. I'm going to say he gets up to an 81 overall. Now for the New York Mets, we got who used to be considered the face of the franchise, Matt Harvey. 5.14 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP. He's just not looking like what everyone thought he was going to be. I'm going to say he goes down to bronze, 79 overall. It's unfortunate, but I think he's not looking like what he was supposed to be. Now for the Philadelphia Phillies, we got a lot of people's favorite reliever in the game, Pat Scheck. He has been incredible this year. 9.2 innings pitched, yet to give up an earned run. I'm going to say up to an 84 overall. Could possibly go gold, but a little bit of a small sample size so far on this year. But if he gets an upgrade, he could be an incredible sidearm pitcher to add to your bullpen. Now for the Cubs, we got Carl Edwards Jr. He has been incredible this year. 13 innings pitched, a 0.69 ERA, and a 0.62 WHIP. I'm going to say he gets a pretty significant upgrade to an 83 overall. Could be a good reliever to add to your bullpen. Now to the Reds, we got another upgrade, Zack Cozart, hitting 311. Oh, sorry, he is hitting 329. My apologies. With a 423 on base percentage, 12 extra base hits. Got to up that contact, up that power a bit. I'm gonna say he goes up to an 80 overall, just silver. Now for the Brewers, this is a significant one. We got Jonathan Villar. He's been struggling this year. He's hitting 211 with 39 strikeouts. Got to move that contact down a little bit. I'm going to say he goes down to an 83 overall into the silvers, and this Brewers set becomes a lot more attainable. Now for the Pittsburgh Pirates, we got a reliever. We got Felipe Rivero. Let me see how I can find him real quick. My apologies. Where are you, Felipe? Right there. Felipe Rivero. He has been outstanding. 16 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts. Yet to give up an earned run. Up him up to an 82 overall. Could be a solid relief pitcher, a lefty in your bullpen. I'm not a big fan of him in this game, but for you, he might do work. Now for the St. Louis Cardinals, we got Adam Wainwright. Age has plagued him a lot in the last couple of years. He's got 25 innings pitched, a 6.12 ERA, and a 1.84 WHIP. I'm going to say he goes down to a 77 overall, just not looking like the pitcher he used to be. Now for the Arizona Diamondbacks, we got Chris Owings. He has been outstanding this year, hitting 311 with 5 home runs and 21 RBIs. I'm going to say he goes up to a 77 overall. Pretty big boost, up that contact and power a bit. He's hitting pretty close to Paul Goldschmidt right now, so that tells you what he's looking like so far this year. Now for the Rockies, we got Trevor Story. He's been struggling this year. He's got a 170 average and 42 strikeouts. Contact's got to go down. Unfortunately, he's not looking too good in his sophomore year. So he goes down to a 75 overall, but I could definitely see him going back up. Now for the Los Angeles Dodgers, we got Justin Turner. I know he has amazing contact, but so far this year, he has been outstanding. He is hitting 374 with a home run and 14 RBIs. I know that one home run's not too good to start out the year, but I think that'll come. I'm going to say San Diego Studios ups that contact versus left and the contact versus right a little bit. So I'm going to say he goes up to an 88 overall. Could be a very solid third baseman for your squad. Now for the Padres, we got another relief pitcher, Brad Hand. He has been unhittable this year. 1.13 ERA, 10.13 Ks per 9, and a 0.88 WHIP. Been better than Ryan Buchter for sure. I think he's got to go up to silver in my opinion. 80 overall. That's what I would say. He has been outstanding. Now to round it off, second diamond that I could see going down, Johnny Cueto. Been struggling this year after an amazing 2016 season. He has a 4.86 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP in 37 innings pitched. I'm going to say he goes down. It's a small downgrade, but to an 89. Just goes down to gold. Could be worth picking up after that because I could see him going back up to diamond, but right now he's not pitching too well. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.